Welcome to this edition of How to Be Successful When. The Academic Advising Center's video series is geared towards helping you, our student, succeed at CSU and reach graduation. Today's topic is how to be successful when choosing your general education courses.
Contemporary ethics picks up where critical thinking leaves off. One of the main goals of contemporary ethics is to get you thinking critically about moral issues. We examine some cutting edge, emotionally charged issues to challenge your perceptions and learn there is a rational way to approach difficult topics. Thinking more clearly about ethics offers us virtually endless benefits. For instance, ethical thinking is a key part of leadership. Employers consistently seek to hire and promote employees who can think critically, engage in ethical reasoning, and reach solutions to real world problems. Understanding contemporary ethics will help as you seek to reach your personal, professional, and educational goals. Contemporary ethics starts by examining terminology and considering what it means to describe an action as right or wrong. Students are introduced to several types of moral theories to define right and wrong in the first two units, including duty and result-based ethics. The moral theories learned in the first two units are used to examine the contemporary issues in the remaining units. The course is designed to appeal to various majors or has a little something to offer everyone. We have capital punishment for criminal justice majors, end-of-life practices for healthcare majors, war, terrorism, and torture for our military students, and machine ethics for the computer people. We also address some popular issues like environmental ethics and what, if any, obligation we have to help others in the world, also known as economic justice. Assignments are designed to minimize writing where possible to allow students to focus on the contemporary issues addressed. Most of the assignments are tables or templates. Throughout assignments, students are encouraged to consider both sides of the issue and the best manner to approach ethical thinking and decisions. For example, Unit 4 involves completing a table where students identify how they feel about environmental ethics, define a position opposite of their own, and what, if anything, makes it difficult to define the opposing side. The Unit 7 essay gives students a chance to build their own moral arguments and answer the question of whether we should help others suffering from hunger and poverty in the world. The textbook for the class is an ebook, especially selected for the range of contemporary issues covered and the moral theories presented. Moreover, library and CSU Writing Center links are available in the directions of assignments. Completing Critical Thinking Philosophy 1301 can help you prepare for Contemporary Ethics Philosophy 2302, because you will, after all, be proposing your own moral arguments about some contemporary ethical issues. To succeed in Philosophy 2302 Contemporary Ethics, start by carefully reviewing the course syllabus and materials. Try following directions for assignments to the letter. And if you do have questions about an assignment or a concept, be sure to ask your professor. Don't forget, how well you do in the last part of the course depends in some part on understanding the moral theories in the first part. Some of the moral theories may sound scary at first, but you already know these moral theories. You're simply learning the formal names for the moral theories in class. Try breaking them down into your own words. For example, you've likely heard someone tell you to consider the consequences of your actions before. The technical name for this is consequentialism. You already apply these concepts as a part of your everyday life. The trick is bridging the gap between what you already know and the formal names for these moral theories. To that end, try directly applying some of the moral theories that you know to everyday ethical decision-making.
Hi students, my name is Brandon, and I'm a CSU Writing Center Specialist. I'm here to talk with you about the services that the Success Center provides that will help you as you navigate your courses. Writing Center provides several services, including checking your papers for proper grammar, professional academic tone, effective organization and structure, and compliance with the latest APA 7th edition standards. We have many different instructional guides, paper examples, and reference examples, some of which will directly benefit you while taking your philosophy course. Many students in your course contact us for help with grammar, of course, but we have also helped many students format their references and citations, develop a strong thesis, and structure their arguments for the Unit 6 and Unit 8 assignments. When making a scholarly argument, it is essential that your thoughts are well worded, using appropriate academic tone, and effectively organized. We would be happy to assist you with all of these elements of your writing, and we encourage you to reach out to us for help with these potentially challenging topics, especially if you're relatively new to academic writing. You can submit a Writing Center request in either Blackboard or the CSU Student Portal. Or if you do not require a full paper review, you can always contact us by phone or email to have a quick chat with one of our Writing Center specialists. I wish you the best in your degree program and happy learning. We hope to hear from you soon.
In order to become successful in your course, you'll also want to become familiar with the CSU Library. The library has thousands of resources chosen to support your research for your course assignments, including journals, magazines, newspapers, ebooks, and videos, housed in over 70 databases, all of them accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week through the CSU online library link in your My CSU Student Portal or through the My Library button found in your Blackboard courses. Now, specifically for philosophy courses, reliable evidence is an important part of supporting the arguments you will make in your assignments. For example, you could be asked to research artificial intelligence to develop and support a conclusion which addresses current issues in roboethics. You could also research poverty and hunger rates in the world to develop an essay addressing the issue of whether we should help others in the world. Understanding how to use the library to find reliable sources for evidence can help you make strong arguments and ultimately succeed in class. To help even further, we are including some great library resources in the comment section below. We hope you find these library resources useful. Finally, don't hesitate to reach out to the library if you need help with your research. Librarians are available to assist you during each step of the research process and are ready to help you by phone and email during regular operating hours, and by chat 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, including holidays. For one-on-one research assistance via video conference, schedule a research appointment today.
Thank you for watching the Academic Advising Center's video series, How to Be Successful When. We hope you feel confident, supported, and motivated moving forward. Be sure to leave a comment below and hit subscribe. And don't forget to contact your academic advisor if you need anything.